Good afternoon, everybody. Drew Griffin here with Pottstown Local, and on behalf of the Tri-County Area Chamber of Commerce, really excited about today's interview. We're going to be hanging out once again with my good friend and pal here, Bill Vitiello, the institutional manager over at the Victory Bank, who's also the co-host of Chamber Chat, actually the host of Chamber Chat for the Tri-County Area Chamber of Commerce. And we're really excited to be hanging out today with Steve Everett, who, amongst other things, is the COO of Red Horse Motoring Club. And we're excited to learn all about Steve and the motoring club today, as well as his other business as well. So we're really excited about something today. And in just a little bit, we're going to be hooking something up that I think is kind of cool. We're going to be doing something a little bit interesting. And I'm going to pass this over to Bill to get things going here. But before we do that, we want to announce, if you stick around and engage with us here today, we're going to be giving away a $50 gift card to JJ Radican Brewing Company in Pottstown. And we're super excited. Now, here's how this is going to work. All you need to do is simply comment below, but don't do so yet, right? In about 5 minutes, I'm going to set something up and we're going to engage with you. And here's how this is going to work. To get entered into this contest, all you need to do is simply comment and let us know your favorite item on the menu of JJ Radigan's brewery company. If you haven't tried anything there yet, I'm not sure what you're waiting for. You need to get over there and try this place. Amazing set of beer, amazing menu, absolutely delightful. I was looking at the menu a little bit earlier today and deciding what I want to order as takeout. So we're going to get into that in just a little bit, and we'll get that set up in about 5 minutes. Go ahead and let us know what your favorite item is on the menu, and you'll be entered into this contest. Without further ado, I'm going to pass this over to my good friend and colleague, Bill Vitiello. Please, Bill, go ahead and take it away.
I feel like I should be taking the baton from you. Is that the right way? Doing it this way? There you go.
Doesn't matter. Either which way is fine.
Yeah. So thanks, Drew. I appreciate it. And thank you again, once again, for setting up everything behind the scenes. That's Drew Griffin from Delicious Marketing. We also like to thank Eileen. Eileen from the Tri-County Area Chamber of Commerce we told her she's, quote, running the board back at the Facebook studios there at the Chamber. So thank you, Eileen. And we also like to thank our sponsor, the Ben Exchange, your friends for business benefits. So as Drew said today, my guest is Steve Everett. Steve is the COO from the Red Horse Motoring Club. So Steve, welcome to Chamber Chat Live here with the Tri-County Area Chamber of Commerce. How's it going?
Doing really well. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's all of our power stays on where you're at.
I know, right? Yeah, it's the storm blew through a little bit earlier with me, and I was nervous whether even I could do this. And I go to look outside, and I have a huge tree limb down, so we got some cleaning up to do. But power's on, so we're in good shape. So thanks again for taking the time. You and I have never met, which I think again is the beauty of this Chamber Chat Live. Is folks get a chance to meet different folks in the community, and the host and the guest are no exception. So tell me a little bit about yourself. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me. Again, I'm Steve Everett. I came into Pottstown about 3 years ago with some real estate development background and looking to grow that with a couple dreams. Chuck Harders, Dan Glennon, and myself had a dream to do a car club, and Pottstown was brought to us with one, the amazing architecture and the history, and two, with the car enthusiasts that town was. I mean, they had cruise night. It was world renowned to my belief. So we went up there, fell in love with the building, fell in love with a couple buildings, and we were able to bring Red Horse Motoring Club into Pottstown. It's been pretty exciting for us, and it's been a big support for the town, and we've gotten a lot of support from the town. I also have a background in real estate, but these past 3 years have been very interesting and very exciting for us to come into Pottstown, add to the town, and put our little flair on it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm, by sheer nature of what I do for the Victory Bank, I'm a very social individual. But I have to tell you, this is one place that I have not been to yet. I've been invited several times. I know the Rotary over there is pretty active.
Yeah.
So for those folks who don't even know what the Red Horse Motoring Club is, can you tell us a little bit about it, please?
Yeah, so Red Horse Motoring Club is really it's meant for auto enthusiasts, but it's used a lot for social networking as well. So to become a member, you just come to tour the facility, apply, and we offer a social membership as well as a interior controlled environment storage. It's designed to be a dream, garage for an auto enthusiast. It's the clubhouse for the car guy, or car lady, whatever. And I think we hit the nail on the head with it. I mean, you go in there, it's a very unique building. It's an old Dodge Chrysler dealership, and we, kept that and used that for our advantage. So downstairs where the old shop used to be is a big showroom where we have clients' cars for sale. We also have members' cars on storage and on display, as well as some of our own product, antique automobilia like you would see on American Pickers. It's very unique. And then we have 2 member lounges where members can come, enjoy a game, enjoy listening to music. We have a pretty high-end sound system throughout the whole building. So, going there to relax or unwind, work from there. If you work from home and want a different spot to be able to network or just to take calls, it's really been a great success for us, and we've built a good family there. As a member, you gain access to the building pretty much 24/7, and you gain access to all the members and all that networking.
Yeah, so for those folks who are interested in taking a look, please visit their website. You can get a pretty good idea of what the inside looks like. And it was really cool because, like, I'm into antiques and collecting different things, and just to see all that stuff on the wall, I'm like, oh, this is a place I need to get to at some point. So folks can store their automobiles there too. Is that correct? So if you have a classic car or something, right?
That's correct. You can have a social membership, which gets you access to the building, and then you could also be a car storage or motorcycle storage member. That's a different fee, but it's a controlled environment, so it's not like putting it in a dingy garage or a dingy barn where it has different humidity and climate changes. We have full AC and heat in the building, so our goal is to keep your car as good a condition as possible.
Nice. So do you guys also have food and drink over there? How's that set up?
So right now, we supply sodas, waters, things like that. And as a member, there's BYOB. You can stock our bar with your beverages, and you can help yourself with that. And then we have some beer on tap for the members as well. That's it's a plus and an add on to give back to our members.
Gotcha. How many people can fit in this space? I'm envisioning, and even from the picture, I'm envisioning a pretty big space. Is that correct?
Yes, the building's 13,000 square feet. So the first floor, we have our showroom space. We have a members lounge, some restrooms, and that takes a big part of the building, about 11,000 square feet. And then upstairs, the old parts room is our original members lounge, and that's about 2,000 square feet. It was decorated with old barn wood from a horse stable in Philadelphia. And I'll tell you, you go up there and it's the wow factor. People don't think it's going to be there. And then we have part of the history of the building. We have an old winch system that used to bring the engines and transmissions up into the parts room. So
Nice.
We have some characteristics of the building, and then we've definitely made it our own. You can be very relaxed up there, play some shuffleboard, foosball, darts, or watch a game, or whatever you want.
Oh, that's cool. So I know you're involved with some other folks with the Red Horse Motoring Club as well. Who are some of the others that are involved?
Well, my partner Chuck Harders and we really dreamt it up a few years back. It was a dream he had, and we talked about it, and then we made it a reality. And Dan Glennon is also involved with that with us, and we just invested in the building, invested in making what it is today. And outside of that, we host Cars and Coffee. We host now the Red Horse car shows on High Street. We wanted to be part of that tradition and grow that tradition and bring back some things that Pottstown might have lost over the years.
Yeah, and we appreciate you being part of the change in Pottstown. I think we've kind of all talked about it for years. It's been a little sluggish to get to where it's at now, but man, Pottstown is back and back in a big way. And I know you and your partners are a big part of that. Tell me a little bit about you guys. You said you had is it a virtual cruise night? Do I have that correct?
Well, it's actually, I mean, it's virtual, being that people are putting it all over the internet. But instead of our car shows being first Saturday with the COVID-19, we figured let's go to the community and let's bring back cruise night. It was a little different before, where High Street used to be 4 lanes, 2 going each way, and patrons would line the streets. They would park their cars. They would, hang out with each other, meet each other, and then they would go up and down the street. Now it's 1 lane each way, and it's almost a parade of cars. And it was a welcome. The first weekend of May, we did it. We threw it out there, and we got a huge, huge support from it. I'd say 300 or more cars came out, and they just kept parading up and down High Street. People were putting their chairs out, watching, waving. Some cars were still parking, but since we're not allowed to have the show, we wanted to bring cruise night back and also have that support the downtown businesses that are open. So we recommend everybody go support the cruise night this Saturday. It's from 5 to 8, and when you're there, support the open restaurants for the takeout, and see who you can do and who you can meet and what new food you can try.
Yeah, that sounds exciting, because I think all of us need some a little bit distraction right now with everything that's going on. And if you're an automobile enthusiast, this sounds like a pretty cool thing to attend or to be a part of. Do you want to talk about some of your other business ventures in town as well?
Yeah. Well, so just with the cruise night, we were getting comments where people were saying it felt like it was 30 years ago. So it really hit home with people, in the community that experienced it before. But one of the centerpieces for us on High Street is JJ Radican Brewing Company. I know we spoke about that a little bit, and this is the old Ellis Mills building. It's a 16,000 square foot, early 1900s construction, late 1800s, early 1900s construction. Went through a couple phases there. That houses the brewing company, which is a 2-story, 15-barrel brewery with a full restaurant, which is it's all craft brewed. Randy Young is our brewer there. He's also a partner, and we have a barbecue infused menu, which people are really, really enjoying. Upstairs in that building, we have splitting edge axe throwing, which is also a big trend throughout the country and the world. And our goal for the building was to make a landmark for people to come to Pottstown, more than something to do. The whole event, the whole event space. So when we get back to the green phase, the basement will be opened, and that is kind of a second bar with gaming and pool table, a couple pool tables, a large shuffleboard. And it's a different environment that what people are already exposed to upstairs. And then we have live music, 2 nights a week, open 7 days a week. So we're just trying to give back and enjoy the community as much as we can.
So this is great. So I've been to the axe throwing upstairs, which is a great time in itself. But like once you enter into the building, you can really see the character of that construction. So again, I haven't been in this space yet because you guys were just opening and I had some other things going on. But I'm anxious to get into the space and check it out as well. I saw one of my favorites on the menu, which is cheese curd. So I'm all in. I'm all in right there. So where say again?
I said all the food's freshly made as well. We're making even our own rubs on site. So it's very unique for ourselves.
Nice. So you can see the scroll going down below there. So comment and let us know what your favorite item on the menu is, or which one that you'd like to try the most. Steve, where did you get the name JJ Ratigan? Is that a person or?
JJ Radican was a great ancestor for my partner Dan, and he was a bottler in Philadelphia during Prohibition. So ironically enough, the day that we opened was 100 years later from the day that he was closed down. So
wow,
it was kind of a family tribute, led to a great name. And then the building, you walk in and you're like, yeah, I get it. That's JJ Radican.
Yeah, nice. So how are you guys both with the Red Horse Motoring Club and JJ Radigan's? How are you getting through COVID, and what are your plans going forward?
Red Horse is, luckily we have a lot of our members that are holding on with us, and they're excited for when we can reopen and different events that we're going to have for them. Also to help build growth for the club. JJ Radican is prepared to do every phase of this COVID situation as we can. Bring in some outside dining. We've added crowlers to our menu. For takeout beer, we have the growler fills, and then our takeout foods. But we've been doing pretty good. We can't complain, and we really want to thank the community for their support. But we can't wait for the green phase, even at 50% occupancy, getting people back in the door and sharing the building with them and the experience. It's going to be fun and exciting. We're happy and excited for it.
Yeah, I think everybody's a little anxious to get back and just kind of feel, some sense of normalcy. Even though we're not going to be at full capacity, I think just the feeling is going to help mentally lift everybody. And like you said, just get folks back in your buildings and begin to serve again and begin to share the space is really going to be great. So again, with JJ Radigan's, if you comment with your favorite item on the menu in the comments section there, that would be appreciated. Also, if you guys have any questions for Steve at all right now, feel free to make a quick comment or drop a comment in the live comments section there, and Steve can answer it for you. Steve, what else would you like to tell us about either Red Horse or JJ Radigan's, please?
Well, Red Horse is expanding. We're going into New Jersey, so that's exciting for us. Pottstown was the birthplace of it, with goals of expanding, and we're already doing that.
Nice.
We're hopeful to do some more community activities out of Red Horse now that we're open and have our feet on the ground. So outside of the car show, we hope to do more things there for the community. And just really happy with what we were able to do during this time through JJ Radican. We did some fundraisers, had some musicians play live stream from our building, and a good amount of money, and we were able to donate a lot of meals. So continuing to do that type of thing and just support the local community, all of the first responders, and even the patrons of the town. If people need our help, we're here for them, and we just want to continue always to thank people for their support and coming to JJ Radican.
So you glanced over it briefly, but did you say you were donating meals at one point?
Yeah, we did three separate fundraisers. We gave back to the Pottstown Hospital, we gave to the school district, and then we also gave to the first responders recently.
Wow.
Musicians did live broadcasting from our facility instead of being there with our patrons. Since nobody was allowed there, they still came and they did that, and we raised a good amount of money. And then some of our food providers also sponsored some food, and we gave back to match with them. And we had help of other restaurants in town. Most recently, ourselves and the Blue Elephant gave back to the first responders. It was over 1,500 meals. So,
wow.
Yeah, really excited for that, being able to be a part of that.
That's incredible. And I know we had Rich Newell. Rich is the CEO of Pottstown Hospital. We had him on a few weeks ago, and he was talking about how the community has really rallied around the first responders and around medical personnel. And I know he is deeply appreciative of what the community has done for him and his staff. So, on behalf of him, we thank you as well. We need folks like you who are community minded and can move things forward. So greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah. And the nice thing is everyone in the town's been doing as much as they can with each other. So, the collaboration in Pottstown and the support entirely has made it able for us to do what we do. So
yeah, no, that's great. That's great.
Appreciate it,
I'll bring Drew Griffin back in here, but Steve, I just wish you guys the best of luck. I can't wait to come into the Red Horse Motoring Club, and I can't wait to come into JJ Radican's. In fact, maybe I'll get takeout this weekend. I'm sure on a Friday I could use a beer, and maybe I'll hit up those cheese curds. But thank you again for being a guest. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you to Drew Griffin again. Thank you to Eileen, who's running the board, and also to the Ben Exchange, your friends for business benefits. Drew, back to you, sir.
I'll tell you, Bill, I don't know about you, but I'm ready for a beer and some wings right now. So I might be, once I get off, I'll probably be giving JJ Radigan's a call and order something out because, the storm and I mean, there's all kinds of storms going on out there. It's just absolutely crazy what's been happening in the world. But it's for business owners like Steve and his partners with JJ Radigan and Red Horse Motoring Club that we're all doing good stuff, and this is really, really should be celebrated in this area. If anything, we could all come together and have a beer, have a bowl of wings, and everything else that we can on the menu. Just come together and just put everything else behind us. It's absolutely incredible what's going on out there. But my thanks goes out to the Tri-County Area Chamber of Commerce, to Steve and his partners for doing some amazing work inside this community and on behalf of the community of Pottstown. Steve, you are welcome back. Your business partners are welcome back anytime that you want the forum. We'll be glad to put you on and give you that ability to connect with the community. One last time, guys, if you're interested in entering into this contest, do us a couple of different favors if you don't mind. Number one, head over to Red Horse Motoring Club's website. Check them out. Check out their website and do the other community cool stuff. Like head over to their Facebook page, give them a like, follow them, see what's going on with what they've got going there, as well as JJ Radigan Brewing Company as well. Spread the love, spread the news. Let them know that Steve was here on the Tri-County Area Chamber of Commerce's Facebook Live Chamber Chat. Give us a like, comment below for an opportunity to win a $50 gift card. And this is what we want you to do. All right, go ahead and share this. To enter, you actually have to comment here on the Tri-County Area Chamber of Commerce's page and let us know what your favorite item is on the menu at JJ Radigan's, and you'll be entered into the contest. You don't have to have had anything from JJ Radigan's to enter this. If there's something on there that you would absolutely love to try, let us know that as well. JJ Radigan's, Steve, and his entire staff want to know that as well. And we want to get some traffic over to their websites and that sort of thing. The best way to do that is comment below. Let us know. We'll follow up with you in Messenger afterwards. And listen, somebody's going to win this $50 gift card. It might as well be you. I'm certainly going to enter and let people know let JJ Radigan's know what I want to try on that menu next. So again, thank you to Steve for hanging out with us today. As always, Bill, you're an amazing, amazing host. And we'll see you guys next Monday for an additional Chamber Chat Live video right here on the Chamber's page as well. All right, so last call, guys. Go ahead and comment below. If you're catching this on replay, it still works the same way. We're going to close this down on this Friday, but somebody is absolutely going to win this, and might as well be you. Get some nice takeout from JJ Radigan's on behalf of the Tri-County Area Chamber of Commerce. We'll talk to you guys real soon. Hey, Steve, just hang out for just a second.